The other day, I was thinking about young me, little Mo, child Mo, baby Mo, whatever you want to say. And I was thinking about all the annoying things I did. Okay, so let's go down a list of not so fun facts about me and all the annoying shit that I did. Let's start way back in the day, preschool. Okay, let's talk about preschool. I was the biggest rule follower and tattletale. Bitch, if you broke even the slightest of a rule, I'm telling on you. Okay, I remember this one time, this girl, didn't like her, although I didn't like anybody in preschool because I had anxiety that young, believe it or not, and people made me scared, people made me nervous, and I didn't like interacting with them. Anyways, this one girl, rule breaker, rebel, everything I wanted to be but couldn't because I had anxiety about breaking the rules, okay? We're sitting there, we're at lunchtime. She takes a sip of her milk, starts fucking gargling it. Disgusting. First of all, I already have issues with people eating. I don't want to eat around you unless I know you very, very well. And when that happens, you bet your little bottom that I'm looking straight at my food and not making any eye contact with you or your food. And you're gonna have to deal with that, okay? Because that's just my way. Okay, so it's my way or the highway. That's my OCD talking anyways. She was gurgling her milk. Okay, she was gurgling her milk and I said, Miss Teacher, she's gurgling her milk. That's against the manners rule. That's not very good manners. And my teacher's like, you know what, you're so right. And I was like, okay, where's my crown? Where's my reward? And she said, thank you. And then she went over and told her to stop and I got nothing for it. And I was a little disappointed, but at the end of the day, I did the right thing. Right. But pretty much that was how I was as a kid, is I followed the rules. And then like I wanted to be like a little bit of a rebel, radio rebel. Right, but I never could because I got scared of breaking the rules. And authority, I'm scared of authority. I'm scared of a lot of things. Okay, so there's that one. And then when it became time for like writing, when you learn how to write and do stories and shit, and in elementary school when you learn how to write a title, okay, there's certain capitalizations that you need to write in a title, okay? And bitch, I was the queen of that shit. Give me rules and I'll follow them. Oh, you know, that's my skill, is like I can follow directions, right? And that's why teachers loved me, but they hated me because I never talked. Anyways, oh brother, felt such immense power, such a rush from when my teacher's like, okay, what's wrong with this title? And I'm like, capitalization is wrong. Why is the I and in capitalized? It doesn't have to be. Except I wouldn't say that. You know, like in Perks of Being a Wallflower, when Charlie's in English class and he's like writing down the answers instead of participating? That was me, except I never even wrote them down. I just had them in my head and I looked around like, you idiots! Why are you all so stupid? It's clearly this! Right. Except one time in 8th grade, we were reading Of Mice and Men, which by the way is one of my favorite books. It's beautifully written, whatever, hello, whatever. If it's controversial, don't tell me because I really do like that story. Anyways, also spoiler alerts if you've never read it, but it's also fucking old as shit, so chop chop, read it. Anyways, at the end of the book, Lenny dies because George shoots him in the head, okay? And it's sad. Whatever. I've cried many tears about it. Whatever. And he makes Lenny turn around and look out into this beautiful scenic world. And George shoots him in the back of the head. And my teacher's like, why do you think... It was a man, sorry. Why do you think that George made Lenny turn around? And everyone's like, because they wanted him to imagine their farm. Like, they wanted him to go out with a peaceful view. No, bitch, he didn't want to look his brother or family member or whoever, like, however they were related, he didn't want to look him in the face as he killed him. Why? Who? Huh? Where are you guys? You're grasping at straws. You want to seem smart when the smartest answer is the right answer. And it's the simplest answer. Who would want to look the person that they are closest to in their life, in the face as they kill them? Are you crazy? Out of necessity, not even out of like oh, I'm mad at you, I'm gonna kill ya. It's like, oh my god, you're like, this has to happen. I'm sorry. But like, oh. Anyways, that really got me angry. And then I got on the wall of wisdom, or whatever it was, words of wisdom, where I had to write it on the whiteboard. And that made me so incredibly anxious. Because what are you talking about? I have to write it on the whiteboard. I have to get up, stand out of my seat, walk all the way across the room, because I sat in the back of the class, not by my choice, it was assigned seating, and then stand in front of the class as I write on the board, my dyslexic ass that can't spell for shit, shaking in my boots. Mo, I had to sign it too. The fuck is that shit? Anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My camera's dying, so that's all I had. Those were the two that I wrote down. The used to be a rule follower and bragged about title capitalization. That's it. Peace up, A-Town. I'm out of here. I hope you guys liked my information that I just shared. Please subscribe and maybe give it a like. I'm gonna put this at the end of every single one of my videos now, this exact clip.